What's up, everybody? It's Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast. I know you're sick of my face at this point, but somebody astute pointed out to me that on this week's podcast, I completely skipped over a fight. Not sure how that happened, but I absolutely forgot to talk about Rodrigo Vargas and Zhu Rong. So this is your quick, rapid pick breakdown section for Rodrigo Vargas and Zhu Rong. I got to make sure I cover all my bases for you guys, so don't worry, we got you here. This is a lightweight fight. Rodrigo Vargas is 11-4. Zhu Rong is 16-3. Rodrigo is 0-2 in the UFC, and he's the guy that gave that bad illegal DQ knee against Brock Weaver. He got disqualified. It was so bad. Brock was very clearly, obviously down, and he went full-on knee to the forehead trying to get the win, and he got disqualified. So he's 0-2, but it's not as bad as it looks. He was dominating that fight. He was bullying Brock Weaver around. This guy is big power. He's a wild man. He's very physically strong. He's very, likes to bully his opponents up against the cage. He fires in with blitz attacks, and he's got a nasty head kick that he sneaks in there. He's got really heavy leg kicks that he likes to use to corral his opponents around. Big, powerful body leg, double leg takedowns, and he is heavy when he gets on top of you. He's got some underrated grappling that helps him out in some of these situations, and he's capable of grinding if he needs to. Now, Zhu Rong making his UFC debut here. We're seeing a lot of debuting Asian fighters here because of the champion, the main eventer, or the co-main eventer in this case. Zhu has excellent footwork and very good head movement. I like what I see from him on the feet. He's nasty. This kid moves around, ducks and circles well, always moving, and he has a switch stance style, which makes it very confusing for his opponents to really track down where he's coming from. Makes him able to cut angles, catches people with big kicks. He's got strong hips, good takedown defense, very strong against the fence. People have a hard time getting him to the mat when he's up against the fence, and he likes to play the matador. He likes to go ahead and ole when people come in, charge and try, and he's facing a bull, which is very appropriate here in this fight. We've got Rodrigo Vargas, who's going to charge in, blitz at him, try and hit him with something big, and Zhu Rong is going to look to duck and weave and stick and move from the outside and counter him, make him pay for that, and use his fast, accurate hands to get to a win. This is a spot where, honestly, I like Zhu Rong. Zhu Rong is the guy that I absolutely believe should be winning this fight, but at minus 250, we talked about laying chalk on UFC debutants. Vargas is getting a bit of a bad rap because of his run so far in the UFC. I don't hate what I've seen. He's got the skills there. He's got the ability there. He's got that physical prowess there. So this guy isn't someone we can just shrug off and look to rush over or past. Zhu Rong, I think, is a legitimate talent, a kid that I think I'm excited about. I want to see what he's got, but he's got to prove it to me. This is not a spot that I'm willing to bet, but I do think that Zhu Rong is the side. If you're going to do like a Hail Mary parlay and take all the people you think are going to win, make sure Zhu Rong is on that ticket. I also wouldn't hate Zhu Rong by knockout. If that's the way that you were going to look, you can get Zhu Rong by KO, TKO, or DQ at plus 175. The only issue that I have with that is that Vargas is incredibly durable. I do think that this fight is going to go over. They've got the total here set at 2.5 rounds. I'm sorry, you can get 1.5 rounds, minus 150 to the over. I actually like that spot. If it wasn't for Rong being UFC newcomer, we don't know a lot about Vargas, so I'm still not really comfortable with him. We know next to nothing about Zhu Rong, so I'm definitely not comfortable with him. I would be looking to play that over 1.5. I think Vargas can at least survive the first 7.5 minutes of the fight. Maybe Zhu Rong hits him with something big, clips him with something late, but I don't think Vargas is going to go down in like a pile of potatoes first thing in this fight. So that's your breakdown, folks. I'm picking Zhu Rong. I like Zhu Rong to finish this thing maybe late or win a decision. I think the over is in play, but if anybody's going to finish, it's probably going to be Zhu if he's all he's cracked up to be. If Vargas gets on top of him, he absolutely could grind this guy out. We haven't seen Rong on the ground very much from his defensive capabilities, but he's very good keeping the fight standing against the level of competition that he's fought so far. Will that hold up against a big, strong, powerful guy like Vargas? I don't know. We'll see. This is a pass for me, fireball and popcorn, but if you're wanting to know what I'm on, Zhu Rong would be the side. Thank you very much for showing. Thank you very much for watching. That didn't work. This is Pub Sports Radio. Smash the like button. Good luck. Let's roll.